Hey everybody, wherever you're watching from, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Today we're back in Victoria 3 to continue the Butua Half-Campaign. Last time, we... Oh, what the hell? Hold on. Oops. Right. Where were we? Last time, we were involved in a few wars. We actually got some land back for our subject, although our subject has become rebellious as a result. So we're gonna try and rein them in, and we're gonna try and rein in both of our subjects because we need to annex Benin and soon, so that we can actually connect all of our territory over here and have like almost full control over Africa. So today we're gonna be trying to expand and reorganize our army. And we're also going to try and reorganize our ops politics because our interest groups right now are kind of whack. I have to say, I don't understand why the devout are like the most powerful interest group in our nation right now, but that needs to stop. We need to get we need to get the religious out of power. So we can pass reforms because we've kind of hit like a standstill on our laws. We have some of the our economy laws, for example, are like fine for the most part. Ideally, I would want to go into free trade rather than protectionism, but it's fine. I'm just on protectionism, but without tariffs, basically. But I do want to get the trade advantage, at least. So we're gonna try and work on that at some point. We're also already working on compulsory primary school. Hopefully this passes so that we can raise our education level up to the maximum and get our people educated because we're going to need that. We're also working on getting our workplace safety office up to level 5 as well. So that should help with our population, reduce that mortality because our population has been growing, but it's like very slow and steady growth. I want some more. And yeah, at some point I really want to get off of migration controls and get into no migration controls, and we're also going to combine that with getting multiculturalism, which right now this is actually kind of misleading because we're getting like 15 from from the current law that's being passed, but the actual real rate of this is like 29 minus 15, that's like 14. But that's 14 against 70, so it's still kind of difficult to get rid of state-induced racism. We want to get rid of that so we can get more people jobs and higher acceptance. So yeah, we're gonna just continue from here. Hey Spar, good morning. Let's go to full screen. Hey Steel. And before we unpause, our build queue is empty, so I'm gonna, well, not empty, but there's like some stuff that's we have space in our building queue basically. So we're gonna try and build a few more things here. Because right now glass is, our construction goods are still fairly expensive since we just swapped over to steel frame buildings. So our tools, glass, steel, and explosives are pretty expensive. We're gonna have to try and bring the price down. And then in the middle of like bringing the price down, we're gonna add in more barracks and try and recruit more troops. I'm also gonna have to reorganize these because I realized I've been making a mistake with how I did my army construction. Apparently I'm supposed to have like one offensive general and then one defensive general in each army. And that brings the army size max to like 60. So I should be running like double these numbers actually per area. And that should help with the power projection. And that should rein in Benin and Carnatic, especially Benin. Like we need to rein Benin in since we have to annex them. As well as Ethiopia. Ethiopia, at least we kind of have them under our control anyway. And we have 2 independent members in the block. And those are Morocco and Colima, but we can't subjugate them just yet. So So that's still gonna have to wait. We have like 3 years on Colima. So it'll take a while. But thankfully Ethiopia... Oh god. I didn't realize you could just press this. I didn't realize you could just press this to unpause. Okay. At least Ethiopia is holding steady, unlike dropping down. So we can probably annex Ethiopia at some point. Anyway, buildings. I need to add in railway here, and then a rail. Zimbabwe and Guinea requires transportation. This is still being colonized, so I guess we can just ignore that one for now. We do have a disappearing interest, but like I think we already set the interest somewhere else, so you can just ignore that for now. And then right, we need more steel mills because in the market, yeah. This is the funny thing about this, right? Like, we're the #1 producer for a lot of goods right now. But even though we're like the #1 producer on steel, glass, tools, and explosive, it's like they're still very expensive in our own market still. So he's too lazy. Yeah, dude, you're like 47% more expensive than base price in our market, and it's like 22% more expensive in the world market. All the opals. We don't have opal in the game. Opal is not like an actual good in this game. There's probably like a mod that expands the trade goods. Maybe there's opal in there, but I'm not so sure. Yeah, let's add in some more steel mills. Oh my god, the lag. It's like loading which provinces I can build it on. Okay, there we go. We already have 30 in Lekwa. And we already have 30 in another area too, Tanganyika. Zambezi. Actually, arrange this by peasants. Uganda has like the most peasants. The thing though is like I'm trying to build them in areas where I have iron mines and coal mines, so that the local cost is accounted for. Coal is slightly expensive, more expensive than base price. Unplayable. It'd be like that sometimes. Problem is like I don't know where else. What other provinces do I have that can hold coal and iron at the same time? Is the thing. Are these the same provinces? They're not exactly. Sorry, I have like 27 over there. But we can't build coal mines over there. Fiji, we can... Actually, Zambezia. We have iron here, but we don't have coal on it. Crap. Bro. Bro. Fiji can hold 33 iron mines. Can it hold coal mines too? 44. Okay. We can build there next. So build an iron and a coal mine. And actually, is this already on auto expand? Do I have the mines on auto expand? Some of the buildings are on auto expand. Yeah. So we can put this on auto expand. And then same for the one in refugee, we'll put that on auto expand. So that at least the production or construction queue will just build that automatically. And then let me put down a steel mill here. I don't really want to put factories on auto expand because these ones they have like no limit. So the construction queue might just keep stacking them on top. But yeah, so I think I'll just leave that. And then we also want tooling workshops there. And then glass. For glass, we already have the ones being built in Eastern Angola. Where are my lead mines? I should probably... Is this already on auto expand? Yes, it's already on auto expand. So you should start auto expanding this one as well. That way it can accommodate the glassworks that I'm building here. Although, after that, I guess we want to build them in our trade centers. Which, speaking of, I already have a level 30 in Zambezia and then a level 30 in Cape Colony. So the rest of the glassworks are gonna have to be over here in the in Zanzibar and in Cape. And then explosives. And this is the tricky part because we don't have any sulfur. We don't have any sulfur locally. I only get sulfur from overseas. So I guess the explosives factory are gonna be already put 30 in Zanzibar. So I guess I can start queuing up ones in the Cape. And then how are we on paper? It's slightly expensive in our market, so we can add a few more paper mills. Where are my logging camps? So my highest level logging camps are in the lower Congo. Do I already have paper mills there? We have 21 over there, so we can afford to build like 9 more there. Nine more paper mills. About pearls, I'm watching it. Those are cool. Pearls are also not in vanilla. There's probably a mod for pearls. Maybe. But unfortunately that is not in the game. And then right, for our military, add that to the mobilization options. For our military, so we're gonna need to recruit quite a few generals for this. This is the right HQ, right? Southern Africa. So we have our offensive general, we need a defensive general. What are you even doing? Shell shock. Okay, we probably don't want this guy because he's shell shocked, so that's not gonna work. Compliant explorer, but he is of the devout, so I think we'll take this landowner guy and put him on defend front. And then let's add in 15 more for for this army. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And then 15 more artillery, the same area. It's 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And then for the cavalry, I think when we annex Ethiopia, we'll probably get their troops. So I think maybe I don't add to this just yet. So let's add over here to Zanj. Can I get another roll here? We got Wrathful, which is morale loss but morale damage. Mountain Combat Expert. Then he has Pillage. But this one already has Pillage. And he actually has Last Stand, although I don't really like the 30% casualties taken. 17.7. Yeah, the armed forces could use a bit more. Rapid advance. Pillage, rapid advance. Okay, I guess we'll flip them around. So this guy will put on Last Stand. And then this one will put on... Since this is cavalry, I probably want the battle occupation. So we'll take rapid advance instead. And then let's add in... 1, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And then for the artillery, Compliant Explorer, Offensive Planner, Offensive Planner. Oh, they don't have neither of them have the special. Crap. Okay, well, we'll keep the Offensive Planner as the one that gives the offense. And this one is just Mountain Combat Expert, so we'll give him the Defend Front order. And let's add more troops. So this is 6, 7, 7, 7. This is 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 12, 13, 14, 15. This is core? Wait, I incorporated this? This is incorporated? Okay, well. So that's the artillery. And then the Ethiopian army we're not going to touch just yet. Senegal, we're also not going to touch because we don't have full control over Senegal just yet either. So I think that's going to be it for the army for now. So we have like a Zanj artillery, Zanj cavalry. I should probably make a southern HQ cavalry. Although I guess, yeah, I think part of the reason why I didn't is because the areas are not actually like complete. Then let's add in some more conscripts where we can. Okay, no, we can't. We filled the queue to 92. Okay. Now we can unpause. How long was that? It took me 20 minutes. Freaking. Okay. Chinese-British rivalry declared. Okay. Cool. We owe an obligation to Sweden. Oh no. Colonization of Guinea is complete. So that's complete. Did we? Okay, I incorporated this. We should probably incorporate that, actually. So we're gonna incorporate that, and then another interest. Should I put an interest in Panama? We're already doing the Suez survey. I could do maybe the Panama survey as well. Do the Panama Canal. Right, because like we've kind of run out of areas where the gold production is. I could maybe put an interest over here in the south, but like it's not really gonna matter too much. Speaking of gold mines, are these being built by my company? These will buy coins from the area for like $50. Well, those exist? Damn. Are they real though? Are you sure those are real? They might be scams. Okay. Let's also upgrade our arms industries because we have repeaters now. And that was in the military tech. We're already getting spread for enlistment offices, so down the line I might consider going mass conscription just to increase our army size even further. But for our next research, I want to research what do we want to research here? I think I want to research hand-cranked machine guns. Get that extra kill rate and army defense. In society, we're already researching identification documents. We're getting spread for camera. And then here in production, we're getting spread for reinforced concrete, and we're researching pump jacks. Okay. They're called Widow's Mine. There was so much made from that area that they don't cost too much. I see. Wait, why are they called Widow's Mite? So 25% chance of 25% chance of getting a 20% enactment success chance, 75% chance of nothing happening, versus guaranteed 10% enactment success chance, but it pisses off the industrialist slightly. Oh, they're already at -15, so another -1 is not gonna matter too much, honestly. So we'll take that. Get us up to 40% chance. Good relations broken. with Dagestan. Okay. I think we can get a treaty with Dagestan now. So, well, guarantee your independence. I want investment rights. I want a monopoly on gold. They're actually just gonna give it to me like that. Okay, just like that? They're fine with that? Are they in a power block? I don't think they are. Yeah, they're not in a power block. We could go for power block embassy, maybe too ambitious. Give them trade privileges. Okay, that works. Get them in my power block. They're 1 second. Naming things. I don't think the Romans were the ones who called their own coins widow's might. Possibly. They would just call it money, no? Nice. Okay. That's gold. Actually, hold on. Let's see where else. So that was in Dagestan. We already have an investment rights with Persia. Yeah, we already have investment rights with Persia. So that works. Then with Dagestan, we already have that one. For QQ, we're still improving relations with QQ, so that's gonna have to wait. And then we already have our treaty with Sweden, so that leaves Ryazan. We're still improving relations with Ryazan. Okay. Yugra, we're gonna have to colonize that. It's Persia. This is a civilized nation. Cool. Yeah, I think that's almost... Oh, Trier. Should improve relations with Trier. I can't get to... I need an interest in... Can I not improve relations with Austria? I can't, bro. No. They have the last remaining gold mine, I think, that I can possibly get a monopoly rights treaty with. Speaking of Prussia, we're still improving with them. So that's gonna take a while before I can get access to the Bohemian gold mines. I'm not for you. Like, it's Greek. Oh. No! Sweden, no! Why would you... No! My gold mines! No! Why? Why did you... 12, 6. So they would much prefer an alliance with me. $250. Oh man, I built those gold mines, bro. Damn it. Trade privileges, guarantee independence. Alliance. Okay, yeah, they would much prefer an alliance. I can't believe they would just break. No. Sweden, no. I need your gold mines. You have so many. Ugh. What can I offer them? What else can I offer them to give me those gold mines? Fuck. Oh man. Actually, we lose the Swedish Swedish buildings. What else did they even build here? Japanese privately owned. Sweden, why? Why would you do this to me? Okay. We can't give them a monopoly in the logging camps, right? Because we already have a monopoly for that. Yeah, with the with my company here. Oh, actually, are they rivals with... Oh, they're rivals with Austria. But they're supporting separatism in Prussia. And Prussia... Oh no, Sweden is embargoing Prussia. Okay. Do I want to give them my grain? What does their company give even? They give... Okay, they have a prestige good of fine grain. We could give them a monopoly on grain. On the wheat farms. There's only 3 levels of it in my country. Can I even build maize farms? I don't think I can. They'll accept it for 20. Well, that's something, I guess. You can give them a monopoly in the wheat farms. Because, like, I'm not gonna have a company that works with wheat farms. And actually, what are the agriculture? Supposedly I can build maize farms, but I'm guessing these are on my subjects and like somewhere else. It's mostly, yeah, we mostly have millet, and then wheat. Wheat is over here in the south. There's not that much of it. Yeah. Probably not worth it. Let's transfer. They want fine art? They want my fine art. Okay. Apparently. Oh, this is gonna cost me though if I could do goods transfer. We're definitely not gonna go for a money transfer either. No tariffs. I mean, we're already giving trade privileges, so the tariffs and the subventions don't matter. They also don't want any of my states. They don't want a treaty port either. What can I give them for the gold mine? Bruh. Why did you freaking break that treaty, man? I guess if... Did they... They probably climbed to major power, that's why they broke that. Ugh. Fuck. You can give them fine art. Seven fine art a week? This is just plus... No! I can't get the monopolies back though. Fuck, bro. That's like so much... There's so many gold mines, bro. Over in Sweden, there's 350. There's like 10 right now. Or there's like 9 right now. There's like 9 right now and they're all owned by... Oh no, there's like 6 and then we're gonna get like a 7th owned by my company. Fuck. Man, I really want to maintain this. Why did they... Fine art Instagram posts. The predecessor of that. Whatever that is. Actually, should I give them my power plants? I feel like... that would be very silly. But we could give them control of my power plants and just have them be the ones to build my power plants. Right? Like, they're probably gonna make a lot of money off of it. I think. If I raise the band up. Rather than have me build the power plants. Actually, that also frees up my authority. Okay, this might be really weird. This might be really weird, but if let's remove the monopoly on power plants, right? So we have that, and then I want to give Nokia a monopoly on power plants. It's gonna give them one. Are you? Okay, fine. We'll also give you like a monopoly on the freaking. Do we actually hold on? Let me check. Where are my maize farms? Rye farms in. Oh, there are rye farms over here. Okay. So they can build that. There's like 12. And then the wheat farms. We do have like a decent amount here. Yeah, okay. Let's do that. Let's also give their other company a monopoly on... Are that you are fined for? We'll give them rye. And we'll also give them wheat. We'll give them like 3 monopolies, bro. Just so I can get my gold mines. Freaking the things that I have to do to get the freaking gold mines. And then goods transfer. I'll give you your fine art. 15 a week. Okay, so that's minus 97. What else? What else can we give? Porcelain? Actually, I do want to raise the price of porcelain a bit. Eight, 9, 10, 9, okay. And so 66 porcelain a week. It's still not enough, bro. It's not minus 87. Ah! It's in crypto. $20? I feel like that's pretty cheap. Charge him some more, Steel. No, minus 87. You're not gonna accept this trade deal, bro? Fuck. Should I just attack Sweden for the gold mines? Fuck, man. God damn it, man. Or I guess if they drop down to minor power, I can maybe get more. I can maybe get them back on that trade deal. But right now, fuck, dude. We lost control of some of the gold mines. No. That's not cool. Colony in East Sahara. Oh, now they're passing that to me. I really want the gold mines, but it's so... No. I'm willing to give them like freaking three company monopolies for one. They're not willing to give it to me, man. That's a good rate. I could do 20. That's a good rate? Damn. Okay. Okay, we actually have enough bureaucracy that I can afford to do the survey on the Panama at the same time as the Suez. So we're gonna do that. Not really, I had to go. Oh man. Alright. I'll see you around, Steel. Landowners will expect to pass poor laws. So they want me to pass poor laws. Or we could offer them corporate state. The thing is, I don't want to be a corporate state. I want to maintain monarchy. I prefer monarchy right now for the authority. We'll get them to neutral, but yeah. The thing is, I can't really afford poor laws yet anyway. I could pass it. It's very easy to pass, I think. 47 minus 25, so that's like 22. 22 to 8. We can definitely pass it. It's just that I don't want to pay for that. 20% welfare payments, that's like, considering how many people we have not employed yet, that's gonna hurt a lot. So we definitely can't afford that. Ideally I would want proportional or graduated taxation to be able to pay for that. So unfortunately, we're not gonna pass Social Security just yet. Russia's improving relations, cool. But we have rivaled. Okay, we've rivaled everyone back. People don't want to work. It's not that they don't want to work, but there's like various reasons why I can't employ all of them yet. Some of it is just I don't have enough jobs for them to begin with. And then another concern is like qualifications. A lot of them don't have the qualifications for the specific jobs that are open. So that's another possibility. Speaking of, right, I forgot. So my literacy right now gives me an innovation cap of 153. And I'm currently generating 120. So I need to bump that up so we can speed up our research. We want to make sure we're on cap, actually. So I'm gonna build... I should maybe wait until I have... Yeah, I'll wait until we annex Benin before I build a university over in Guinea. But for now... So each university gives me 1.5 innovation. And we are missing about 30... About 33. 33, so that should be... Now let's say 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 universities. Pop them down. There you guys have the farmers getting gold problem solved. We haven't invented the internet yet. We don't even have electricity yet. As far. Like, I've been not building power plants yet. Because I don't want to... Like... I don't want to have to deal with the freaking utilities yet. This is artillery. Ooh. Why are they both on from the devout man? Oh, why is it another offensive planner? God damn it. Imperious Merle, aggressive maneuver chance, charismatic. Probably have this one be on the defense. This plan is the prison. What can you do, man? Like, that's just how. It's 1880, bro. There's not really much we can do yet. Let's see. We still have this on auto expand. I think I should just put all of my mines on auto expand at this point. Probably. Considering the lack of resources, I should just put all of the... Oh, they all are, actually. They already all are. Okay. I guess we can put the gold mines on auto expand as well. Where are my rubber plantations actually? I should own them, right? But the logging camps on auto expand at this point too. Same with the fish and the whales actually. Just so we can help a bit of the shipbuilding. And then wait, do I not have rubber plantations? Hold up. I have no, bro. I don't have any rubber plantations? I guess, do I even have anything that's using rubber right now? I guess not. Yeah, we currently don't have anything using rubber, which is why. Very boring. That these two. Should I just start building these then? Oh, actually, hold on. I seem to have an issue with infrastructure. Yeah. We're already building that in Tanganyika. But then East Angola seems to have issues as well. Put this up for rail transport. Just so we can encourage the railways. Actually, do I even have my mines on railway transport already? Yeah, I do. I have my mines, my coal mines, and my vineyards. Yeah, I should probably just put that on rail transport for all of them. That'd be much easier. The logging camps already are as well. Just force the demand of transportation so that I actually have places where the game wants me to build railways. So this one's still employing. This one is still building. Yeah, that's fine. And then ports. We have a level 10 over there, level 10 in the Cape Colony. And then we have one just in various areas to keep places connected. I guess we add more to the military again. Actually, the navy. We could work on the navy. What about coordinated interception? And then oh right, he's erudite? Why did I recruit an erudite freaking what? Bruh. God damn it. What is this? 16. So I need 14 more. And then 5. And then... I think what's gonna happen with the... We're about to get our our final mandate here. We're gonna go for companies 3. That gives me the +1 company slot, and that should allow me to swap out of technocracy. I think I'm gonna have to. Because otherwise I don't think we'll be able to do anything else with our laws. 10% enactment success chance, 50% chance of that. Or I get a 50% chance of... Oh, 50% chance of 10% or 50% chance of 20%. But then the armed forces get pissed slightly. We'll take the... Ooh, we just got 20% off that. Okay. That should mean that we have a very good chance of just passing that. There's our new mandate. We've entered default. That's fine. We're gonna do our debt reset thing. So... disable these. We're gonna enter our 2-week recession, as usual. Temporary 2-week recession. Hey, Cavalariches. Why? What do you mean why? Why are we entering a 2-week recession? Because we're gonna do the debt exploit, so I don't have to freaking deal with it. Let's do this. We unpause, we wait for the week to tick, and then we're gonna bring back all our production methods up so we can get out of default right away. Hey, I'm good. Oh, there. How's the run going? The run is very weird, but it's trucking along. I am kind of forced to do the debt exploit just so I don't go into extended default. But otherwise, we're trying to get back up to #1 GP, and I'm trying to expand my army so that we can rein in Benin, so I can finally annex them. And aside from that, I've mostly monopolized the world's gold supply. I did lose control over Sweden a little bit earlier ago because they revoked our treaty. So that's 250 worth of potential gold mines just gone until I figure out a way to get them to agree to a treaty again. But yeah, we are trucking along. Are you not playing on 1.13? My problem with updating to the current patch is it might break. I might have to reconvert my save because I'm playing a converted save from EU4, right? So I'm kind of forced to play on the previous build. I'm still playing on was it Iberian Twilight. Basically the one before Great Wave, right? I'm still playing on the build before Great Wave because if I update, I'm gonna have to reconvert my save and start over. Start back over in 1821. I'll probably play on the updated build on my next half campaign when I convert my next EU4 game, probably. Is the plan. Sorry, I'm not doing like multiplayer games yet. And also like I usually play this game only on converted saves anyway, so if you want to play like multiplayer with me, you're gonna have to like play with me back in EU4 and we're gonna convert the save from there. But yeah, this is how the world looks like right now. It's America looks cursed as hell. Also, this America right here, I believe they're still under they're still under Great Britain. And then aside from that, we have this really weird Persia because the Timurids in EU4 expanded all the way through North Asia and took Beijing. China has since recovered it, but China also is recognized because they're a great power because they beat Ava in a war, and Ava was recognized before China was. So yeah, the world looks whack as hell. Whereas Russia, Muscovy died in EU4, unfortunately, so they never formed. So I have like all of Siberia here open, and I'm kind of like racing with British Cascadia over here to colonize the rest of this. Yeah, Hamkuts, I just watched your video earlier on like political and concessions actually. even though it's like not relevant for me at the moment because I am playing on like the previous build. Oh, right. Let's unpause this so we can get back our build queue. And speaking of, I need to... is my army fully recruited yet? They're still having trouble recruiting. Okay, let's see. What else do we need? What's my construction cost? Is it still expensive? Is steel still expensive in my market? Actually, where am I? Why am I checking here? So 88k on steel. Why does it not tell me? I have to like go to the freaking. Okay, you know what? Let's just go do this. Clothes, very expensive. Groceries, very expensive. We have a shortage of tools still. Sulfur, I can't really do anything about. We just don't have sulfur locally available. And like none of the people I brought into my power block have sulfur either, I think. Actually, where's most of the sulfur production in the world anyway? Oh, we do have some in Southeast Asia. I do have block members there. Actually, how are we not getting... Oh, because my subject hasn't built any sulfur mines, even though they have... Bruh. You're kidding me. So like this game to play multiplayer? Do you not have like I mean, there's probably like people you can find on the forums, or I'm assuming there's like a community Discord somewhere. Let's see. So explosives. Actually, how many explosives do I already have? We're still building one in Cape. Maybe queue up like few more. Let's get that to 5. And then tools. Where did I build my tools? Over in Refugee. Let's get 5 more over there. We have iron mines and coal mines being auto-expanded there anyway. Oh yeah, there you go. Yeah, I imagine like it's probably better for you to find people on the Discords to play with if you really want to play multiplayer a lot. Because like me personally, I'm not too keen on like multiplayer that much, and even like for this game specifically, right? Like if I was gonna play multiplayer games, I'd probably be playing something like Age of Empires instead. Free to find people. I was the sole endless space stream for a good bit. Yeah, I remember that. We still have issues with infrastructure over there, but we have railways being built already. I kind of don't know what else I need to build. Are we not auto-expanding the lead mines here in... I guess it's waiting, because right, the requirement for this is cash reserve 95% work occupancy, right? So it's kind of slow if I leave it on auto-expand. League of Legends. Man, the last time I had like a League of Legends stream, the freaking people who showed up in the YouTube Shorts chat specifically, they were like weirdos, man. That's kind of why I want to avoid that. I might do like a recorded stream with my not recorded stream, but like a recorded gameplay with my friends on League next time. But they haven't like they haven't like played League in a while. There's we've kind of had like a short break from League over in my friends group, so I guess I have like so much construction, we should just start helping out the private sector and like start building some of these consumer goods. We already have 12 in Uganda, so I guess we'll just leave it, we'll just build it there. And then furniture, how many levels of furniture do I have? I have nothing. Yeah, we're definitely building them in Lower Congo because that's where most of my logging camps are. And then for food industries, really this should be my food company that's handling this, but we can help them out a bit. So I'll build another one in Uganda. And then what else do I fill my queue with? Yeah, I guess we just get started on the rubber plantations, honestly. We don't have any bonuses for rubber specifically on any of these states, so I can just go with whichever one has the most peasants. I'll put that on auto expand actually. It's a resource anyway, so it's probably fine to put it on auto expand. And then we're still, oh my god, we still have a shortage of glass. Do I have to spam more glass still? We already have 30 on the 2 states that have lead mines in. I guess we can add more glass in the states that have trade centers in. And it's getting played in multiplayer right now. Would it say on 1 speed the entire time? No, usually can get reliably on 3 speed. If you have like a few people, like maybe like 5 or 4 people, you could probably put it on 4 speed and it'd be zooming. But like the more people you have in the lobby, because you can have like a lot. You can have like a lot of people in a lobby of Paradox multiplayer games. And in those cases, like usually you'd aim for like 3 speed. Just because like you also probably need the time to like micro stuff around. Like you wouldn't want to play on like 4 speed or like 5 speed in multiplayer anyway, because like no one would be able to micro anything. And then usually you'd have rules. You'd have your own rules with your play group on like when you can pause, just so you're not like pausing all the time, like holding the game up for everyone else. So with Arabia, since they hate me, we're just gonna take the land by force if ever and whenever I feel like I want to make the Suez. So we'll take this option here. And that gives us our bureaucracy back. How are we on institutions? We're almost to level 3 on workplace safety, so that's cool. Ooh. Okay. That is... decentralized state. Wait, no. Right? Wait, why do they have... Oh, they can... Decentralized states can have 2? I guess they're big. They have like 1 troop, so... I probably don't need to bring that many in. Although I don't have like a small army anyway. I might end up having to... Yeah, let's just bring Ethiopian cavalry over there. I should have split a smaller portion of that instead of bringing the whole 30 thing, but it's kind of too late now, so let's just do that. It's fine. It's fine. Let's... Ooh. I mean, there's really no point in me caring about the industrialists getting pissed because they're already like maximally pissed anyway. So we'll take the 10%. So we're at 70% chance to get compulsory primary school. Do I already have this? Yeah, it's already on auto expand. Actually, since this is on auto expand, I should probably just build it on all of my states already. So the construction queue can just start adding these by itself. And then as these get built, we're gonna have like more and more demand for transportation, for railways. Since I do have the labor-saving PM for the railways, which means, right, I should also check here, see which ones need... Okay, this one's like almost full. We should probably queue that up. And then Guinea. Okay, you know what? We'll put one in Guinea, even though like it's still fairly small. Then the one in Eastern Goal is still being built. I guess for the... Yeah, I should probably just do that for the iron and coal mines as well. That should help with the steel. But it should make the private queue start thinking about building steel mills on its own. Because that's already on expand. Yeah, so let's start building one on each. And then let my construction queue auto expand that, so I don't have to like pay attention to it too much. Okay, there we go. I guess the rubber, since we don't have a demand for rubber yet, yeah, I built that. We don't have a demand for rubber yet. So that's probably not gonna... It's probably not gonna build up just yet. But for the mines and the logging camps, let's go ahead and just activate auto expand on all of them. That way I don't have to like keep pausing the game to manage my queue. Then we can support more declared interests. The colony over there. And then for the interests, let's see. There's no more areas that have gold mines, so... Actually, did I check if Canada had gold mines? Either way though, I can't build in them yet because like they're not independent from Britain. Which means I can't get like a... Allow me to click that one. Okay. So it's over here. already have an interest in Iberia. Yeah, I think that's all of the places. I already have interest in all the places that have gold mines, so Tyler's probably against rubber anyways. Wait, why? How? What? I don't think that's true. I don't think that's true, Swar. Is it? I don't know what would make them be against it. You know what? I guess I can just leave the interest for now. There's like no real area I can think of that I want to put an interest in for now, so you ignore that. Against contraception. Oh, you meant that rubber. What the? God damn it. Dude, you know that the joke went over my head, even though I'm supposed to know that kind of joke in the first place. Like, bro, how did it go over my head? What the? Wait, hold on. What was this? Great Britain started a transfer subject diplomatic play against Lombardia. Transfer Genoa, and they're gonna make Lombardia a protectorate. Okay, I can't interfere with that. If anything, I don't want to interfere with that. But I don't want them to have that either. Can someone else do that? Prussia? Can you wake up? Can France do something? Bro. None of them over there is like stopping Great Britain, man. Fuck. I'm not in a position to like interfere with anything that's going on in Europe, so but the problem is like none of them over here are like in a position to deal with Great Britain anyway. Oh, and America's attacking France now. Okay. There goes my transportation needs. Oh, actually, I guess I can put... I have railways monopolized anyway, so I can maybe put this on auto expand, so I also don't have to manage this like directly. Because I basically just wait for the demand to go up, then I build the railways, right? So if we put this on auto expand, that's like less bandwidth for me to like think about. And we're about to hit our next 2-week recession, so we're gonna do the debt reset again in a bit, I think. Okay, oil. Do we already have... Okay, we're halfway. We're halfway to oil. Let's see... So already put the iron mines on all of the places and the logging camps as well. When do I... Actually, I never checked, but when do I start getting demand for rubber? I guess when I get machined steel tools? Yeah, it's gonna be like when I get machined steel tools, which is with vulcanization, and for the clothes, that's gonna be when we get elastics, which is also in vulcanization. So how far are we from that? Oh, I just haven't researched it at all. Okay. That's gonna wait. Anyway. we're default, so back to resetting all of this. And I really wanted to make this like a clean run where I didn't have to do this, but the converter put us in a position where like we just start behind somehow, even though we start as like number 1 GP. Who knew the converter would give you like 100 construction sectors, but they don't give you any of the resources. Freaking. In the next half campaign, I'm probably gonna fiddle around a bit more with the weights on the starting buildings, so that we're not in a situation where like the game just spawns big nations with like massive amounts of construction sectors that they cannot afford to begin with. Because I imagine even the AI some of the AI nations are also struggling with that, and it's like not just me. And speaking of the next half campaign, I already have like some ideas on what nation next we're going to play. And I've been doing some testing off stream. When do you ever have a clean run anyways? I mean, I tried to... What was it? Our previous... The Matias half campaign was kind of clean. Or I tried my best to make it clean. We even like... We even loaded back so I didn't have to do the debt exploit on that one. That was fine. We didn't get to do all of the things I wanted to do, but, you know, it was fine. Oops. Let's upgrade that. Get molds up. And get covered markets up again. Okay. And there we go. We have compulsory education. So let's bring our education institution up to max level. What do we pass next? We don't have outlawed dissent yet. Well, it feels like trying to pause. I'm just saying. It'd be like that, you know? Sometimes it just be like that. Okay, 14 to 85 on multiculturalism is still pretty bad. I didn't do the trick for like fishing out an interest group leader that's like of the appropriate trait, because I know there's like a thing you can do with the interest group leadership where you recruit like a bunch of admirals and generals, and then you try to find one who has either anarchist, enlightened royalist, which our ruler is, or what's the other one? Was it egalitarian? Hold on. Where is it? It doesn't say here the no, it's not egalitarian. It's crap. Well, what is it? It's not here. It's not listed here. But there's like a leader trait. There's like a third one that also endorses multiculturalism. We didn't do that one. I felt lazy, but maybe I should try to do that. Should try to do that and like get some interest group leaders that would support multiculturalism so we can actually get down to this. Still don't have support for free trade. Actually, did I? Oh, I forgot to. I already had this mandate sitting for like a long time, for like 23 months. I forgot to switch. So we're gonna get companies 3. So that gives us another company slot, but I'm actually not gonna use that right now because I want to get off technocracy. I'm not really keen on like keeping the additional company slot for this because I don't have like a 7th company that I want to take. We're just gonna get metalworks and then oil company later. We can get the +1 company slot from technology instead for that. So, but then we don't have like good support for universal suffrage is the thing. Like 44% stall. We could go to wealth voting for now, and then try and see if that gets us to change our government to a point where we can maybe go for universal. At the very end, though, we are gonna go single party state. Like that's the I want the additional authority. Is the thing. Could have like the single party state, or not single party state. Oh yeah, single party state plus monarchy for a lot of the authority to maintain the monopolies on our companies. Yeah, also support for property women is also like really low. We lost support for proportional and graduated. Yeah, I think we really have to like get off of technocracy so that we can get more things done with our government, because right now we're just like too locked with what we're trying to do. Let's see. Do you go wealth voting or census first? I think we can get census up. Universal is maybe a bit too radical for the pops. We could gamble for it, I guess. Thanks for the follow. Thanks for the follow, Cavalariches. Thank you. That's another thing too. Since negotiations are broken for me for some reason, it's gonna be tricky to try and pass this with a 44%. It's a good second to talk about. What is it? You're against women's suffrage again? What do you? We don't have support for it, Spar. We don't have support for it. Also, we can't pass it unless I have like a voting law in the first place. We don't have any support for it, Spar. It's not me, it's my people. My people don't want it. I'd give them suffrage if I could, but I can't right now. Like, I genuinely cannot. I can't click the button. Anyway, yeah. I guess we can start with census first, then we can work our way down to universal later. Because with this one, if I do this right away, you just get the massive stall chance. Is there? It's wild that the industrialists have like an ethno-nationalist actually on their leadership. What do you mean? What do you mean? I'm the one? No, man. What? Actually, you know what? 44. The advantage chance is like 0 though, is the thing. How's my spread actually on? I guess the lower strat is like not too far off, so... Either way, there's a 58% chance for debate. Yeah, you know what? We'll go census suffrage. Let's try. Let's try and pass that. And then we can unpause this now. And... contravening. For explosives? What? Is that gonna disappear on the week or what? Why? How am I contravening on explosives? Do I not have... What? I have like so many explosive factories. They're my trade ports even. Mostly. Also, where did my infamy come from actually? What the fuck? How am I contravening on this? Unless there's like someone blockading the... No, that can't be right. Actually, why do I even have the... Oh! Why am I the one contravening when they're the ones who are in revolt and basically lock the country out? Bruh. Why am the one... I'm the one getting the penalty even though they're the ones who are exploding with the revolt. Like, that makes no sense. Bro, I can't help it. Like, it's not my fault. You went into a freaking modernist revolt, bro. What the fuck? That's my problem somehow? Okay, or I'm gonna cancel this. Actually, why did I even get investment rights in their country? Is this a treaty? I think this is a treaty that they started. It was not mine. When I'm getting transit rights with the revolt will help. I'm not sure if I can... I can't make a treaty with them, actually. We don't have an interest in the same regions? Question. Oh wait, it removed my... I lost my interest over here. Okay. Or actually, did I even have an interest here the entire time? I don't think I did, even. I could also just like withdraw from it because I don't even know why I have an investment rights treaty with them. They don't have a gold mine. That's like, okay, just so you know, right? Like the whole gimmick of my run this time around is that since I'm playing as Zimbabwe Butua, I'm trying to like monopolize as much of the world's gold supply as I can. So literally all of my treaties with investment rights are like nations that have gold mines. Yeah, so Hungary doesn't have gold mines, so this is a treaty that I can afford to just withdraw from. I don't really know why we have that. Let's leave us with 2 more interests. I guess we can put an interest in... Actually, hold on. Where do I have to put an interest if I want these? Because I really want these gold mines. We're gonna get this one from Prussia, assuming they allow it, or I'm kind of just waiting for my relations with them. But Austria and Trier are in South Germany. I don't know if we can get an interest there somehow. Actually, if I put an interest in the Rhine and in here in the Balkans, or I guess it doesn't matter if it's Balkans or Italy, probably Italy? If I do that, I should be able to start getting a treaty with Austria and Trier. Because Trier does have like some in the Rhineland, and then we can get investment rights in them for the gold mines over there. So we'll try for that. And then, yeah, there you go. My auto expand queue is now full of railways because like I have a bunch of shortages on that. Okay, so for the Panama, we'll see first if... Oh, I should have... that was my mistake. I should have raised interrelations with them first, because I don't want to do the decision that gives you the... I don't want to take the acquire land decision from them, because that one doesn't give you... Or it doesn't set the province as a treaty port. So you kind of have like just an exclave in the Panama with the canal, and then that's it. Are they... Actually, are they a major power right now, or... Oh, they're unrecognized. Okay, we can definitely get a treaty port there then. So we'll take this option, gives us a bit of relations, but I'm not gonna click the button to acquire land in them. Instead, I'm going to do it by a treaty. We're gonna ask them for investment rights and a treaty port in the Panama instead. Actually, let's see if I can do it right now even. 294, but that's fine. We'll do investment rights, and then give them military assistance, take on debt. We're doing the debt exploit anyway, so like taking on debt is like fine. Then trade privileges, that's 139. They really don't want to let go of that, huh? What else can we give them? Giving them investment rights is like +2. It's barely gonna do anything. Hey, Birdie. I don't know whose son you're talking about, but hello. They want... Oh, I have a lot of coffee, actually. We could give them coffee. We could give them luxury clothes. Or paper? Which one would give more? This is 10. This is 6. 4. 4. 13. 4. 1, 2. Okay, we can go for paper. And we can just adjust this. To the lowest possible value for 13. 47 paper a week. That's fine. Still not enough. Ah! I guess I can... If we cut the investment rates... That is something I noticed too. I don't know if they changed it in the newer build, but I noticed that the Suez is like really hard to get going. As in, like, once you get the area for the Suez Canal and then you start like doing stuff there, like that exclave is like so hard to get going. But then the Panama gets going like on its own, like very easily. I don't know why. I don't know if they've fixed that in the later builds in the game. Let's see, what else can we offer them for this? Minus 126 though. I don't know if there's like 96. Do I do every goods transfer? Although I don't think that's gonna add up to much even. If we do like every goods transfer that I can do and all of them on obligation, can I get the Panama? Why am I doing this? I don't even need this, really. I'm just getting it because I can. At this point. 30 coffee a week. Is this worth the Panama Canal? Probably not. Oh, that one's just 4 regardless. That barely moved the bar. Oh, it's not moving the bar anymore. Oh my god, bro. Okay. That's not gonna work. I should have maybe taken the other option and then attacked them instead. That might have been easier. Fuck. No. Ah, crap. Okay, if I do Panama, Treaty Port. Yeah, it's 1.4 infamy. I'll come back to it later, I guess. we don't need to do it right now. Unstable government. It's just by a little bit. Am I even building here? Okay, so that one's already being built. Tanganyika. Okay, we have one there building. Botswana. Eritrea. Build a railway there. Ivory Coast. That's over here. Ah. Okay, that might be tricky actually. I'm gonna run out of time. Oh, back from your or you got home from your actually Actually, wait. Were you doing a delivery earlier? Or were you just like out for a different reason? Yeah. Northern Cape. Oops. Rift Valley. South Angola. Zambezi. And then Cape Colony. And then we go back here and enable the auto expand on all of that. I was wondering why I still had like a lot of penalty there. The key was not triggering on everything. Okay, I should be able to... Okay, nice. So we can improve relations with Trier. I should be able to improve relations with Austria now? Yes, okay. Let's improve relations with them and then see if they're going to be willing to give me investment rights on their gold mines. Look at that GDP graph, man. Looks so weird. Okay. Get a boost on the trade unions. Traditionalist. What? Traditionalist? Man. Do I? No. No. I don't want that. I'm not gonna help my subject with that because like they can handle that on their own, honestly. And that was kind of the problem, is like militarily they're not too far behind me is the thing, which is why their liberty desire is like going up. Oh, actually, our power projection actually got up already. Oh, they should be ticking down now. Okay, so what else can we remove here? Empire of China and Great Britain. And then fervor from Benin primary cultures. I think if we give them legitimacy less than 75. Any variant of Okay, we actually have like no way to Oh, actually, I would like an ethno-national. Okay, let's get their ruler to their leader to not be an ethno-nationalist. Even though they're marginalized, it might be better to just not have to worry about that. Also, so my army is actually big enough that we should be able to reign in Benin now. The problem is we have two nations that are supporting its independence. How do I get rid of this? If I go to war with the nation that's supporting the independence of my subjects, do they stop the treaty or does it stay? Southern Conscripts, add that. And then Congo. Have this in Ethiopia. Okay. Oh, I actually overbuilt my university's crap. Oops. I counted like we needed 20, but I guess I didn't need 20. Oh well, at least we're like capped now on innovation generation. So our research should be moving as fast as it possibly can move. Now, how do we deal with this? I guess I can give them something that would tick down their... Oh, but then they have, like, nothing. An inofficial and missed faith. This subject's literacy will decrease. I have to go state religion to do this. Oh, I can't actually do it either way because they're not a colony puppet or vassal. Never mind. Crap, then what can I do to lower their liberty desire? $120 infamy. Bro, are you serious? Okay, there's the default. Also, we got camera now. What does that give? More prestige and photographic arts. So we can just rearrange that. Or we can just activate that when we reset everything. So here begins our 2-week recession once again. I'm not gonna touch the military shipyards. Forgot that I'm not supposed to do that because it ruins my my navy temporarily. And then let's enable these as well. Then we're not gonna touch the gold mines because that's gold. That's money. And then we'll lower this to traditional art, traditionalist art, and then we'll put it to photography later when we bring everything back up. Then the port, I think I should just not touch the port anymore. Okay. Then we'll wait for that to tick, and then we activate everything again. Bring everything back up. It's the photographic art. Yeah, we're in a weird spot now because like I've kind of brought my army up to the point where we can actually get Benin to start ticking down. The problem is they're still getting upticks from support for independence. If we can get rid of that, if we can get rid of this, then we can finally lower their autonomy. Okay, we have oil rigs and automatic irrigation now. Should go ahead and change that. Automatic irrigation. I should probably build some more motor industries. That's gonna jack up the price of, yep, there you go, my 682. Losing prosperity. Is that bad? No. So, for motor industries, right now it only requires steel, so where do I have most of my steel mills? Most of it is in Lekwa. So I should probably build my motor industries here. Should I just go all the way up to 30? Probably not. Let's... actually, well, I think I can build all 30 in one go. Yeah, okay. Casually have a deficit of like 1 million. Revolution in Grand Colombia. Okay. We still have a shortage of steels? Okay, how much more steel do I need? Bro. I don't have these on auto expand, right? Yeah, I guess I don't. The thing is, it's a bit hard, it's a bit tricky to track where my highest level iron and coal mines are that are like together. So over here are the iron and the coal. I guess I just build up this one to 30. That's 12, 20, 12, 14, 15, 20, 30. And then for the glass... Five. And we're building it in those two provinces because those are my my trade port provinces. Where all the trade centers are. Let's see how this war is going. Okay, Lombardy's winning, thankfully. So that's good. There's Spain. France is winning. Peru withdraw. What? No. No! My gold! My gold! No. Actually, they're my Protectorate too. What? Why? Why did you... My gold mines! No! Give me back my gold mines. Mill access, and then offer embassy. Oh, but that's gonna get them... Offer embassy. That's gonna get them recognized though. Do they have the conditions met though? I'm not sure if they have the conditions met. I'll have to... Actually, hold on. Slavery banned. They have education. Public schools. Yeah, they're probably gonna get... They're working on agrarianism right now. What are they on? Interventionism? Wait. They're going from interventionism to agrarianism? What? Why would they? Like, do they expect more value from... I guess they do. Yeah, okay. I'll try this. Because they still have... They still have gold mines. I think my company owns a few of them already. Oh, they haven't built any at all, actually. Okay, never mind. Oh, wait, no! There are. There's like one here. And then there's 6 over here. I'm guessing these are all my company's gold mines. Oh, they're not. They're local workforce. Oh, they immediately nationalized? Or like they immediately... What? Or maybe those were just built there the entire time. Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe they already had those the entire time. Either way. I want the rest, though. We're gonna try and get that treaty back up. Okay, good. Brazil. Okay, we still have the treaty over here. That's good. And we have mass conscription available now. We can go for a mass conscription. Next. Oh, are we getting spread for... Oh, we're getting spread for machine guns. Okay, should research something else then. So we're currently working on identification documents. We're not getting spread for anything unless we're getting... Oh, we're getting spread for it. Okay. So instead, I'll research electric telegraph. And then for production, since we just got reinforced concrete, what does this give? Okay, I'm gonna try and get that treaty with Prussia now. This gives us construction sector throughput. And then that's it. Okay. I should maybe go for economy of scale cap. Actually. Because at some point we're going to need telephones too. I could go for... We could go for vulcanization so we can start building up a demand for rubber. And then I can start... popping down the rubber plantations, because we have a lot of rubber available to us since we have the Congo. And then after that we can go for shift work and get our economy of scale up. Yeah, we'll go for that. And then Russia. I would like the gold mines in Bohemia. I would like the gold mines in Bohemia. 203. God damn, bro. Okay, guarantee of independence. Offer embassy. Trade privileges. Sure, I'll give you investment rights. Fuck. Minus 100. Like... What is this? No! Oh, well, actually... I don't have a company for rubber planned. Do we give them the monopoly on rubber and have them build our rubber? And then we give them... Fuck, what do we give them? Fine art? Oh my god. It's only +3. Oh. Oh no. I can't give them fertilizer because I have like no supply of it. Really. Just like +3. It's not even worth it. No! I can't get the gold mines in. Fuck. If only they were weaker. Because that's mostly because they're a major power. But... okay. Well, if that's the case, we'll just take the regular investment rights and then we'll see where we go from there. Just pray that my gold company decides to build the gold mines over in Bohemia. There's like a lot over there. It's like 250 or something. Oh no, it's just 140. There's 140 potential, but there's only currently 4 that we can build there. And then I'm just gonna have to hope that my company gets there first. I guess. -10 interest group political strength on the devout. Ooh, but then -10 for the enacted success chance. Are you serious? -25 popularity, -5% enacted success chance. Oh, we'll take the setback. It's fine. I'll take the setback. Rivalry broken. Oh! Oh, they're doing it! Oh my god, they're actually doing it! That's a lot of... wait. That's a lot of nations. Oh my god, wait, they're up against how many people? What? They clicked the button and they're gonna be up against like so many people. Oh my god. No, Prussia, what have you done? They're not... okay, we're not gonna have a Germany this game. Oh, they clicked the button. They didn't check to see if like they'd actually be able to handle it. Are they actually... wait, they're like... oh, they're major power, right? Like they're not... oh, did they get recognized off me because they had good relations with me? Oh, okay. Okay. That might have been my fault. Possibly. Oh well, that's fine. On the right side, if they get smaller, we'll have to see who ends up getting Bohemia. Whoever ends up getting Bohemia, then we can try and get relations with them instead so that we can have the gold mines. No, Mexico! What have you done? Why? What treaty did I have with Mexico anyway? Was it the oh, it was investment rights with the gold mines. Actually, did they even have gold mines? Hold on. Why did I have a treaty with... I'm like, I don't remember my treaties. Well, Mexico does have gold mines. A few, yeah. What are they... who are they fighting again? Are they still... is this still the war with America? It is. Okay. Yeah, it's still the war with America. Wait, what are they fighting for? What are they? Return French California, Colorado, return Utah, return Nevada, return New Mexico, return California. Okay, we're gonna try and get this thing again. I can't support their independence. We'll give them military assistance then. Trying to maintain our treaties for gold. Oh, I can lower... Hold on. I can lower Ethiopia's autonomy. Although doing that is just going to spike Carnatic and Benin. Is Carnatic loyal now, actually? They're still rebellious. I'm gonna wait for them to, like, be more loyal, I think. We still have to figure out what I'm gonna do with Benin. Oh, my army power projection dropped. Okay, we need... What can I do here? What can I do here? If I annex... Actually, you know what? Since Benin is high anyway, and like I know Carnatic is ticking down anyway, I think I'm just gonna click this. That's fine. This is still gonna tick down. Yeah, Carnatic is still ticking down, so I don't have to worry about that. And everyone else is also ticking down because they're like much smaller than me. And then Benin, like they're already maxed. It doesn't matter. I still have to figure out how I'm gonna get rid the support independence treaties they have with China and Great Britain. I think the... Am I really gonna attack China? I don't think my army can handle fighting China yet. If they have a bit too many troops. Yeah, they're still number one. Although they are still on mostly conscripts. So if I attack them... Oh, they're still on traditionalism. And on national militia, yeah. So it's mostly just conscripts. If I attack them, that's gonna be crippling their economy regardless of the result, whether I win or lose. Although obviously I would want to win, at least. I'm gonna go into default in a bit, but that's fine. They're rebellious, but yeah, they're still ticking down, so should be fine. And there's our default. Time to reset. Yep. I was wondering why that took so long before that dropped down. Let's lower everything down. Right, I forgot. Don't touch the military shipyards. Let's lower this. There has to be like a faster way of doing this. Okay, and that should bring us out of default. And then we can unpause this. Iron is getting more expensive. Also, our shortages seem to have dropped. That's not auto expand. I should just leave it. It's gonna do its own thing. Yeah, I have a glass shortage. Still, oh my god, why is it minus 4,000, bro? How much more glass do I need? Well, actually, we still have the glassworks in queue in the provinces, so I don't have to worry about that. Tooling workshops, though. And... oh, actually, the explosives. I also need more explosives. Did I already max out the ones in... no, I have not. Zanzibar is already on 30. Should increase this one to 30 as well. And then for the tooling workshops, we already have 30 in Lekwa. 5, 10. There we go. Man, that GDP graph is looking kind of silly, I have to say. Oh, man. Mortality. Yeah, I guess I should start building rubber plantations, huh? Even if like we don't have a demand for it right now. Although, am I gonna subsidize them? Just so they keep afloat? Actually, how's the rubber plantation that I built earlier? Yeah, it's like not... we need a demand for rubber for this to work. Should have researched vulcanization earlier. Also, technically we already have access to oil rigs. Oromia. It's gonna build rubber. Plantations 3. Wait, why do they require engines? Ah, because of automatic irrigation. That's why. I'll take the migration attraction. Give him grifter. I'll take the big success chance increase there. Karakuinlu. Oh, actually, hold on. So we have our treaty with Dagestan. Let's try and get our treaty with Parakoyunlu, I want your gold mines. Sure, we'll guarantee your independence for your gold mines. I'd like that. Yes! We already have the one in Dagestan, and then Ryazan. Ryazan. Are we still... Actually, hold on. Are we... Yeah, we still are. We're still improving relations. Sweden. Okay, we're gonna try and go for Sweden again. It's a good thing we didn't have that alliance earlier. I think I would have been dragged into the war with Prussia if I did. Yeah, no, this is not gonna work. It's too high. It's just too high. Okay, fine. We'll go for normal investment rights just by itself. We're not gonna get the monopoly, but we're just gonna hope that things work out somehow. Okay, Hungary, the Modernist Revolt won. Okay, there's our education institution. It's level 5. Nice. Dynam. What do they have in Dynam? They have gold over here? If they have gold over here, I can maybe think about interacting with them. No, they don't have gold. Okay. They're down for support independence. If I end up fighting Ava, are they allied to anyone? They're not, actually. The problem though is like if I weaken Ava any further, China's the one who's gonna like get rid of them and like expand into this area, which might not be what I want. Okay. I need more bureaucracy for that. But let's go ahead and change up our protection methods again, so we can deal with our default. Right, not supposed to touch the military shipyards, because that screws with our navy. Just bring that down all the way. It's a huge drop in GDP from like I think we hit like 90 earlier, right? We're gonna drop down to like 55. Jesus Christ. Ugh. What was that? Identification documents. So right now we're doing the survey for a skyscraper. That should give us backer bureaucracy. When that's finished, then we can get our institution up. Build everything back up. Oops. We need dynamite, not just nitroglycerin. And get automatic irrigation for all of these. Oops. And then, so we're getting spread for feminism, which means I should research something else. And the only other option I have is philosophical pragmatism, so we'll go ahead and take that. We're almost halfway to machine gun from spread, and we're getting electric telegraph. And then we're getting electrical generation. Fuck. Okay, we're getting electrical generation while I'm researching organization. Okay. Now we can invite a few countries to our power block. Just didn't realize. Oh! We can invite Portugal and Brazil. Wait, Portugal has Taiwan? Alright, they did have that. Okay. Sure. Let's have Portugal in. Get in here. Brazil, you too. There we go. There's Revine Steel. Nice. Oh, did Brazil... Oh, Brazil declined, I think. It cancelled. Fuck. Their leverage dropped down at the last minute. God damn, bro. Also, we're at 87. And then we can subjugate... So Morocco is in 2 more years. We can subjugate Colima, though. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. So Colima is now our protectorate. Nice. Let's renegotiate this since they're a subject now. Okay, hold on. Since they're a subject now, they still need the transit rights, but we don't need the trade privileges anymore. We can give them military assistance instead. I guess probably military access too? I mean, I guess we can... We already have access anyway, yeah. It's fine. Let's do that. And then for Portugal, I think same deal. Yeah, we're just gonna keep that. Nice. Our power block is looking massive. Okay, we got a railway there. Do we have a railway here? It should be on... No! Oh man. Why? Why did you decline? Gabon. Anikia. That lowered our relations, didn't it? Yeah, it did. We're gonna have to wait for that to build up again. And we've hit 101 GDP. Cool. Still a long way away from China. But, you know, that's China. That's just how China does it. Normal for them. Can we add more conscripts? Yes, we can. Crank up our military score. Senegal. Southern conscripts. Zanj. Okay. Then this guy. Promote him again. I guess. Actually. I'm gonna have to replace him, I think. Because the erudite's like killing the amount of ships he can have. No, well, actually. Yeah, it's just 50 out of 54, so wouldn't be too bad. So, Colima is still ticking down. Carnatic. Oh, Carnatic got support for independence. Fuck. God damn it. Okay, well, Carnatic doesn't matter as much since we're not trying to integrate them, but Benin is still the issue. How do I get rid of the, How do you get rid of this? Revolution in Italy. Modernist papal attitude. Okay. There's our last institution, level 5. I'm just gonna wait for the skyscraper survey to finish before I upgrade my National Guard. Okay, we have census suffrage now. So our government should be a bit more flexible. We'll just wait for an election to happen. And that should give me a bit more leeway with the laws that I'm trying to work with here. We don't get an election right away, do we? Reform government. Oh my god. We have like no... maybe getting voting rights was a bad idea. Dude, what the hell happened to my government? I can't... Fuck, when are we gonna get an election? Shit. Oh, what is this? I've never seen this one before. Our nation, our culture. What the? You want me to go ethno-state? Bro, what? I've never seen this before. What do you mean you want me to go ethno-state? Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, I got a coup because I went... I got a coup because I went for voting rights. No. Ethno-national. Why am I getting so many ethno-nationalists? What is this? I have what? Two... I have 3 ethno-nationalists in my interest groups. What is this? Bro! What? This is like not the time for me to go. What? When I'm trying to go for multiculturalism, you're giving me like so many ethno-nationalists, man. What is this game, bro? Oh, man. Ah. Okay, I think I might have to... Yeah, we might have to raise this for the additional coup resistance. That's not good. I have to wait for the elections before I can, like, change my government. Oh, what is this? I'm kind of regretting passing that now. But then, like, if I didn't pass that, I don't know what else I would pass. Fuck. The supremacist movement would, like, go ham. Yeah, no, this is not gonna work. We have too many freaking... we have too many ethno-nationalists, man. What is this? Oh, there goes my bureaucracy too. Fuck. Okay. Oh, nice. Failed coup. Thank God. Okay. That was instant. So at this point, any mandates we get, we're just gonna save it. We're just gonna hold it, and we're gonna replace some of these, like whole. We'll wait until we have 3, and then we'll replace them. Replace these with like a full level 3 mandate, level 3 principle right away. I'm probably gonna go for. Food standardization. 3. As much as I would want to go external trade, we're not on free trade is the problem. You want to be on free trade if we're gonna go external trade, and even then it's like, I think we're beyond the point where that's gonna be relevant. And then the other one I want to get is like freedom of movement 3. The problem is we still haven't gotten multiculturalism yet, so that's not gonna work. Oh, wait. So right now the intelligentsia is led by... Okay, hold on, wait. Right now the intelligentsia is led by a reformer that gives us cultural exclusion, property women, compulsory primary school, right to associate. And then this guy is a modernizer. Gives us protectionism, interventionism. Proportional taxation, okay. Public schools. Commercialized agriculture. We already have most of these passed, but we do want... Yeah, okay. Proportional and graduated taxation actually give me a lot of money now, so we definitely... This is the time where we want to change our tax laws. So, I think... Yeah, we'll take this option so he becomes the leader. Yeah. Then we'll see if we can get proportional taxation passed. Enter default again. So, once again, I'm gonna reset everything. Ah, crap, right, I forgot. I'm not supposed to change the military shipyards. Damn it. Oh wait, did my private sector build this? My private sector built that. Okay, we're gonna have to buy that later because I am gonna go for an oil company later. And then bring this back up. The jump in GDP is like so massive now. Oh man. Because we've broken like 100 million. Oops. Oh, okay, upgrade that. Upgrade these. Let's upgrade this as well. And then we'll wait for this, unpause, production queue, and tools and iron are so expensive somehow. Actually, double check which ones I have. Do I need to auto expand some of these? I'm actually gonna put oil rigs on auto expand. Although I guess. Oh wait, you can't. Or I can't, rather. Yeah, because I don't own this. Yeah, because I don't own this, it's not gonna work. Okay, that's fine. I realized, like, okay, you're supposed to actually own the buildings directly. Can't be the private sector for auto expand to work. Free Trade Party. Who's in here? The industrialists, but they have an ethno-nationalist. The petty bourgeoisie, but they have a market liberal and ethno-nationalist, huh? Very interesting. I have most of these laws already enabled, so I'm not really looking for this. And then we obviously don't want the ethno-nationalist in. Oh my god. It's lagging a bit. Prussia. Oh man. Why did they click the button right away, dude? Like, they're gonna be fighting so many people all at once. They were definitely not ready for this. So, any ideas on like how we deal with the support independence treaty? Oh wait, no, election. Oh yeah, actually, hold on. Why is my bureaucracy so low? What happened? Did one of my companies... No, my paper company's still fine. What the... Yeah, okay, I don't know what happened there. Why is this low? What? The... Eh? I mean, we're not having issues with tax collection. 6, 7, 8 national. Do we have like a modifier? Oh, minus. Eh? Yeah, actually, why is it so big? I feel like this is not correct. Why is it so big? The hell? Something's going on with my bureaucracy, eh? That's not supposed to be that low. Every time I look at the freaking GDP graph, it looks so silly. Great Britain's managing to catch up to China now. America dropped. Okay, no, they didn't drop down. They were always there, right? Because they're still a subject. Faith party. Yeah, I don't want the devout. How's the momentum looking right now? They're at 4%. Can get into negative. My authority is really low. Yeah, I don't know what happened to my bureaucracy. Am I getting like a bad penalty? Is exiled. Oh, he's a moderate. I think that loses me a general. Oh, we have the reactionaries now? Fuck. I don't want the reactionaries. Oh, crap. No. I don't want the reactionaries, man. What is this? Also, I need to recruit another general. Fuck. Why are you all from the devout, bro? What is this? Oh, no. What the hell? Ah. Cologne. Okay. Where did I lose my interest in? Oh wait, no, I gained a national interest in North Africa. That's why. Okay, well... I guess I can have an interest in the Himalayas? It's gonna give us another expedition, I believe. Unless someone's already done it. Oh man, Cape Colony is having issues. Why is that minus 33? Holy crap. Oh my god. What the hell? Oh, and I guess there's like not that much demand for rail here, yeah. So the railway is struggling. I mean, there's a logging camp. Where's the logging camp? That's on railway. Yeah, I guess other than that, there's like not really much to drive railways here. And it could go port, but we don't have like crap. What am I gonna do here? What am I gonna do here for the railway? Or for the infrastructure? Because there's also no mines here. But vineyards. 47 on arable land. Cotton plantations. Actually, cotton plantations could work. Cotton and tea plantations could work here. Since that one would require the engines and transportation, that should drive up the railway cost or the railway profitability. Sure, let's add cotton. Yeah, we can build the livestock ranches anywhere else anyway, so it's fine. And then we'll put this on auto expand. I think the cotton's like more useful. And we don't really want like luxury goods like this, we don't really want that many. Oh, actually, the military uses wine, right? Sugar, tobacco, liquor. Oh, they use liquor. Do they use wine here? Yeah, they do when we get to luxurious supplies. So actually, maybe I don't want cotton because we can get fabric from other sources too, right? Like these, like the livestock ranches as well. So rather than cotton plantations, yeah, maybe we go vineyards instead. And put that on auto expand. And then did they use tea as well? I don't think so. No tea here. Yeah, so tea's no. Okay, so we'll go with wine with the vineyards. And then this one should already be auto expanding. We can't get any other resources here that uses trains. Oh, we get rail cars, refrigerated rail cars for the whaling stations and the fishing wharves. So that's another option, possibly, but other than that, yeah. Okay. I guess we'll just see. Can I make it to the election before I run out of time here? I am running out of time, so like I might end soon and then I'll continue this next time. Okay, there's my election. Can we get... Okay. Interesting government there. I can... Nice, the rural folk are still marginalized, so that's good for me. Okay, can we pass something here that's useful? Please? Total separation? Okay, we can go total separation. That works. That works for acceptance, although it's a big chunk of resistance against that. We could also go mass conscription. Is another option. Well, I'll figure it out next time, because we're kind of out of time. So I think we are going to end here. When we come back next week, we're gonna try and figure out how I'm gonna annex Benin. They're like long overdue. I need to figure out how to get rid of the support independence treaties they have. I'm assuming I like have to fight Great Britain and or China for this to get rid of it. But we just need them to start ticking down, right? Because if they start ticking down, I can lower their autonomy and then we can annex them, and then I can finally like have control over all of Africa, and then I can start pushing Arabia out of Africa as well. So that we can also connect with Morocco and also get the gold mines over here in North Africa. And of course, like the whole reason why I wanted Benin in the first place was the oil supply over here. So I wanted to try and secure that. For our schedule next week, on Tuesday, we'll be continuing our Kingdoms of Amalur No Crafted Equipment Challenge Run. And then on Thursday, of course, we'll continue our visual novel run in Alchemist of Ars Magna, and then Saturday we'll come back here with the Butua Half-Campaign. That's gonna be it for today. Thanks to Steel, Spar, Hamcuts, Cavaleriches, and Birdierv for dropping by. For everyone else, whenever you're watching from, whether it's live or the VOD, whether it's on YouTube or on Twitch, have a good day or night. Take care. And I'll see you next week.